Here at the Hattiesburg Regional, Southern Miss has done the improbable, defeating LSU 8-7 in an instant classic matchup for the Golden Eagles to move on to host its first ever Super Regional. The Golden Eagles would have to rally off 3 straight wins to get to this point, and now they will host against a familiar foe in the rivals up north in the Ole Miss Rebels, who won the Coral Gables Regional against Arizona. Moving on, starting in the top of the ninth, Southern Miss would be all tied up with LSU after LSU would hit a solo homer in the bottom of the 8th. With runners on the corners, Danny Lynch would come up to bat, hitting a sac fly that would bring in Christopher Sargent, who was the MVP of this tournament, of this regional, as that would be the icing on the cake for Southern Miss. Moving on in the bottom of the ninth, Southern Miss would have to hold this lead as relief pitcher Tyler Stewart would have a 8-inning pitch where he would go on to get the final strikeout against Jordan Thompson, covering Southern Miss. I've never seen anything like it. The fans were in it. It was the best thing that you could imagine here in Hattiesburg. Hear from head coach Scott Berry and the Golden Eagles as they celebrate this monumental victory.
Special teams before, in all honesty, but as a head coach, I think certainly this one tops it. I mean, they just have stayed the course. This whole thing started last year, I felt like, as it carried over from the Oxford Regional last year when we battled to that championship game and fell short. And certainly the guys that returned from that team, they didn't want to have that taste in their mouth again. And
have that moment ever. That's what's special about this group. Even when we went down 1 against Kennesaw yesterday morning, there was no doubt in our dugout that we were going to win that game. And then it moved on to last night against LSU, and then again today against LSU. There was no doubt we were going to win.
It's awesome. I mean, there's no other fans in this world I'd want to play in front of. I got about 50 family members here, and it's just such a special feeling.
Now we have an extra week of baseball here at the Pete. See you next time. Austin Lindsey, SM2 Sports Director.